Kowicki. And Terry Labonte with a big plume of smoke coming off of turn number 4. He keeps going.
So look, these cars driving right into it. Of course, their spotters have told her there's no car sitting there.
Oh, Dale Earnhardt spins going down in turn 1.
Earnhardt
in the fence.
And creating a traffic jam behind.
Sterling
He's
Marlin.
very hit hard by Sterling Marlin, who slides into him and hits him hard on the right front corner of the car as the field comes around for the caution once again. Sterling Marlin and Dale Earnhardt spin down in turn number 1, and Earnhardt is sitting at the bottom of the racetrack. The car not operating.
There's quite a bit of damage done to the Goodwrench Chevrolet. Sterling Marlin, you can see there's damage done to his car as well. He comes on around, but there is a lot of damage done to the right rear of his car.
The ambulance going to the scene, but it will not be needed as Earnhardt has the car rolling.
He's backing around trying to find some place to land so he can start. Well, he's going to back in this road. Oh, he's going back to his pits.
To his pits, yeah.
Look out.
That's an unusual entrance to the pits. But,
and here comes members of the crew up to greet him. He's backing down this road in the pit area, close to where he is pitted here on the main stretch.
There's Cecil Gordon. Got a jack stand out. The other crew's talking on the radio, telling what they need.
And here's Jerry Punch, who's right there.
Dale's getting some of the harnesses rebuckled here. Dale, he's trying to get talking to the crew here on the radio. They're trying to get him refixed. He is on the radio trying to get the car refired. You see him sitting in the car, and the crew now surveying the damage. Kurt Gilbert and the crew trying to talk to Dale Earnhardt as they get ready to change tires. A tough break for a driver who has had so many good runs here, and now he puts the net down. We'll go back in and get a word with him. Dale, tough break. What happened up there?
Fast car didn't throw the caution at all on the racetrack. I busted my butt.
You took a pretty good lick. Are you okay? You took a pretty good lick from behind.
Huh?
You took a pretty good lick from behind. You all right?
Yeah, they seen that car spin, didn't throw the caution. They had oil on the racetrack going in 1. They didn't do nothing. They don't care.
Obviously upset. Dale Earnhardt sitting in the car, and the crew now have their work cut out for him. Lots of sheet metal damage on this Goodwrench Chevrolet as the Childers crew now will begin to try to put the parts back together and get him out to pick up some points. The defending Winston Cup champion sitting at the end of pit road with a damaged race car. Let's go to John Kernan, who's there in the Sterling Marlin pit. Sterling is back in for the second time. They will work around the rear end. As you can see, it looks like he run smack into the rear end and pushed it down just a little bit. Now, that probably will cause some handling problems out on the track. They've got a pry bar in there. They're trying to pry it back out to working fast. Sterling will leave to remain on the lead lap. He's got a lot of damage on that rear end, though. We'll replay the incident and show you the tail end of the Earnhardt spin up in turn number 1 and how he got punched by Sterling Marlin.
We see Earnhardt spin, and he's backed in the wall, but I don't think there's a lot of damage to the rear of the car. And we see Sterling Marlin come in and just simply back in the front of the car.
Now there is.
Yeah, that's where the damage is as far as that car running again
you
right now.
can see that Dale just apparently did hit that oil and slid right up to the wall and then down the banking. And Sterling Marlin comes along and boom, right in the right front of the car. And now from Dale Jarrett's bumper cam.
Running right behind Harry again, going into the turn. Ooh! Got awfully close there.
Oh, it works. I thought maybe we lost it, but it took a hit and continued to work. So the third caution flag is out on Bristol International Raceway in this 500-lap race. 42 have gone by. Rusty Wallace, the leader, back with more right after this. Work on Dale Earnhardt's car, trying to get it back into the race. He was involved in a spin down in turn number 1 and then was hit by Sterling Marlin. Now, before that incident, here is a spin coming off of corner number 4 that involved Terry Labonte.
You see, Labonte did a 360. He stood on the gas and spun the rear tires and created a tremendous amount of smoke. I believe that's the smoke that Dale saw. Now, all those cars come in, they run into the smoke, and Dale goes down the corner, and he thinks that there's some oil, and I'm sure there's oil on the racetrack, but it was, I don't think, from Labonte's car.
Could have been some from the former caution flag when Bobby Hamilton blew an engine.
Exactly. The 68 car evidently lost an engine, so that may be the all oil that Earnhardt got into.
And so Earnhardt continues to sit on pit road, and